Anyway, so I'm gonna do solo self-found leveling with this Conjurer, and the way that's gonna work is that I'm only gonna use my personal stash on this character, right? I'm not gonna use any shared stash items that I already have. I don't wanna like delete all my stuff, but I still wanna play this as if it was solo self-found, which means I'm also not gonna use any blueprints except for 4 like blueprints that are like super easy to get or that are like faction blueprints, right? So yeah, let's just start here, right? Anyways,
Still drawing you.
so we start in here, right? And the only thing that we can get to like, get an experience start,
You will need.
if you don't have any leveling items, is just this lore note over here. You can pick it up from the outside, right? Gives like a small experience bonus here, and now we can kill some zombies here. Yo, NHC, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And we are level 2 like that. And let's put like 1 point into physique because, well, why not? And we're gonna start leveling as a shaman with the Warring Swarm, so this is gonna be like super easy leveling. Also, I was thinking maybe we should also like try to go for the like killing Krieg like below level 10 achievement first, right? And then finish the rest of Act 1. I'm not quite sure if we should do that. Because like that might be an achievement that people are missing as well, right? If they wanna like start to play hardcore as well. So maybe we should like kill Krieg before. It's like you have to kill him at level 9, right? That's how it works, I believe. So I should, like, I could have also went for the 2-ender, right? But I kinda want to have a caster offhand actually. Hey, Arcane Undo, how are you? Solo shelf found, IKEA. Yeah, that's IKEA is basically solo shelf found, right? Also, we should just like use this, right? It's still more damage than the white item I am using. And also, I mean, white items are just useless, right? They're like useless from like level 1 on, so let's not use them. And I mean, yeah, we just pump up the Warring Swarm, right? You might have some energy issues though, so you're maybe shouldn't like push too many points there. Maybe get like Drogon's Pact. My brother was abducted by aliens and sent you this message. Could you level up your fire one last time? That's gonna be the first message you're sending me. Holy shit. I mean, it's kind of funny, but yeah. I'm not gonna level up Purifier right now, at least. I will level up Purifier later, but not today. So, I mean, which one's better here doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. Killing Krieg level 69 also unlocks that achievement. I kinda doubt that, even though that would be pretty nice. You saved my horse! I mean, I hope that's not gonna be like in Titan Quest, right, where you have this like get to level 2 without getting hit achievement, right? Chat was hearing, you saved my horse for like 5 hours straight without me even actually like completing the achievement, right? So, yeah. Hope it's gonna be better this time. Yeah. Also, I should not like kill too many mobs here, right? What am I doing? Did I meet Madly? Is he like Russian as well? I don't know. I thought he's like British or something, actually. I mean, he might be Russian though, I have no idea. Just need an Easter egg item. Interesting. Well, that's an item I didn't get. So yeah, one rule I wanna follow though is try to have like 100 HP per level, right? So at level 4 you should have like around 400 HP. And to like achieve that goal you can like put points into your mastery bar or into your attributes, right? Also, Sada Haru, welcome to the stream. Just don't get hit. Yeah. Exactly, I don't know why I didn't like follow that rule. Kinda stupid of me, right? Also, I probably want to go for Bat first, because Bat is like insanely good on any Vitality caster. It's like good on every build, to be honest. But it's like especially good for Vitality casters. Oh, a ring, nice. Also, I don't want to like get too much experience, but I wanna kill the crystals, right? B8T. That's bad. So yeah, I think I'm gonna skip these side quests and like come back for them later. And maybe not this one, but most of the other side quests. And like the second part of the second one. Yeah, I should also like not kill these guys. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't have a Grim Tools for this character. I mean, we don't know what it's gonna be yet. I mean, ideally, endgame, you want something like my Dark One Conjurer, right? Dark One, and also there's a totem here, which would be nice. And I kind of want to try it out to like see how much loot you get, like at level 5 here already. Okay, let's do one, right? Let's do the first one that we met here. It was like over here, right? You were discussing Conjurers earlier. Nice. So let's see how hard or easy this is actually when you're like level 5 here. I mean, it seems easy enough, right? At least when you're a shaman with the wrong swarm. Wait, holy shit, okay, this like ruined my run actually. Wait, I got 2 levels from this? Are you fucking kidding me? That's crazy. Man, okay. I guess they're not killing anything from now on then. Okay, but yeah, if you want like a early level boost, then yeah, doing like a shrine is pretty good, I would say. Solo set farm. Yeah, so, okay. This is something, what I'm doing now is that you don't have to do unless you wanna do the killing Krieg at level 10 achievement, right? So let's just skip everything here. Hey Everton, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Why don't you make a tutorial how to level from 1 to 110 minutes and talk for 9 minutes and take the remaining time to GD session? Because if I did that, then Madly would comment and say that he can do it in 8 minutes, right? I mean, we can't talk to this guy, right? He doesn't give you any experience while... Who banned you? Wait, what? Yeah, not me, I know, but... Wait, who banned you? What are you guys saying? Okay, so if you have more scrap in your stash, you can obviously like skip this, right? That's be like even easier then for you. Because now I actually have to like kill the golem, and he might give me like too much experience actually, right? Shit hit the fan today. Was there like big drama? Big drama in a Grim Dawn stream? the Roofists. Oh, shit. Yeah, bring on the stories, guys. Oh, Reynan was leveling Dirge around the Lieutenant. I said you're the worst Dirge I've ever seen. Wait, Reynan has a mod? Oh, Race? Yeah, Race takes no prisoners, dude. Race and Reynan are like a sweet love couple, though. They're pretty cute. Who? Omega lol? Okay, so I don't know. I kind of I need to like skip this as well. You shouldn't if you unless you wanna do like the level 10 achievement, right? I'm gonna get some experience from these trash mobs here, right? Fuck me. Way too much XP here. Okay, I know that. I have one more level that I can't get, right? I need to be level 9 to kill Krieg. For the achievement. So... Oh, that's not his movement speed actually. Might help me a bit here. Oh wait, I could do the Smith quest actually, right? The Smith quest doesn't give me any experience unless I talk to the Smith and there is crossing, right? Is it okay if I post a build that I need help with? Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, hello.
That's always okay. And also, hey Renan, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And Hypno as well. And Treffers. How are you guys doing? Nice to see you. Early stream, by the way. Are you complaining that I'm streaming longer than intended?
Move along.
Alright. This guy doesn't give me any experience, right? How much do I like the new patch? I mean, the totems are awesome in my opinion. Like, I only played the patch for like 2 days before I left for more vacation, right? But, yeah, I think like the totems overall will make the game more fun. Even in like endgame, what do you call that? Endgame leveling is way more, or like endgame farming in the main campaign is way more fun, right? Because like if you do any of the dungeons, actually, you will always like find 1 or 2 additional totems, right? At least 1, like up to 2 usually. And oh, by the way, do you have to have the quest to kill the warden, or do you just like have to kill the warden itself without having the quest? I'm actually not sure.
Well met.
Also, Adrenaline, TFT, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Okay, this one has the resistors, this one is of alacrity, I mean that's kinda whatever. I need more spirit for an offhand, right? I need 88 spirit. Yeah, I need to like put 1 or 2 points into spirit actually. Oh well. I'm gonna do that later, I guess. I don't really need it now. TFT Omega Lol. It was a fun game for some time. Dude, the totem kind of fucked up this killing Krieg early achievement. Because I'm not sure if I need to like canon these two quests first or not. Hey Steve, I saw you. Welcome, welcome. And Moody Melon is here as well. Oh shit. I would trade places right now on the rehearsal at the moment. Can't have volume on anyhow. Has been taken care of. Nice. Feels like normal shrines got toned down with totems being around. I don't know, were like normal shrines ever any hard? I felt like they were always like super easy, to be honest. You need to kill Krieg. Yeah, but do I need to kill Krieg and have the quest to kill him? Or do I not have to have the quest? I mean, I know I need to kill the Krieg, but... I hit Grandmaster and Challenger in one set, in set 1. Oh yeah. Yeah, set 1 was like the best one for me as well. I don't know, the other ones were... I don't know. They became increasingly boring for me as well, to be honest. Let's drop this, or... I mean, that sounds actually better, right? Okay, this is gonna be hard to, like... get these items without killing any mobs here. I can't even, like, move out here, what the hell? Let me out. Holy shit, this is like a party. I don't want XP! Let me out! Okay, so we like pull out the mobs out here. I guess we're gonna do that, right? But that's like how easy normal is, right? You can like run around like this, stay inside of like 10,000s of enemies and don't die, right? That's how easy normal is. Just walk through them like this. Oh, I'm not getting that global attacks on the rise. Oh well. No, just kill Krieg? Okay. Yeah, okay, then we can actually like kill 1 or 2 mobs here. Imba get one shot by Krieg on level 9? I don't think so, man. That's normal, right? Like look at this. Nothing is dealing any damage to me. Yeah, we can kill this, for example. There's another totem. But let's do like let's take the shortcut here, right? Through the crumbling wall here. Yep. With the shrines to drop a legendary. Oh, you mean on? Wait, did normal shrines, like shrines normal, ever drop a legendary? I don't know. I've probably never gotten a single legendary from like normal shrines, to be honest. I actually don't know. But then again, I haven't like played normal difficulty in like quite some time, except for like using it to get some devotions, right? Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm there at like several level, I don't know, 35 for example, they're not gonna drop any legendaries from me. But I mean, overall, I feel like you should get more legendaries now while leveling, right? Because you can just like farm those totems on top, right? And I mean, shrines are not repeatable, but totems are, so yeah. You should definitely get more loot on this patch than the last one, right? Level 8 and still no legendaries. Baby rage indeed. Okay. Should we get level 9? Let's get level 9. Do I need more... Oh well, I should have like taken more spirit. This is only 6 spirit, right? I guess we're just maxing this out now. Oh yeah, I should have maybe like gotten some devotion shrines now, like these are okay to get, right? They don't give you like too much experience. Okay. I guess we're not getting that Aether Crystal, whatever. Hey Naomi, welcome. You get way more legendaries than before. Yeah, and also you get more components than before, right? Like using components now is like really easy to do. Because like look at this. Already 3 Searing Embers. Like you had these amounts of Searing Embers like I don't know, in Act 2 usually, right? Not in Act 1. I got too much XP maybe? That's okay. Still kinda okay. Okay, I could have definitely like played this way smarter, right? I could have not done the totem, but instead I could have like done all the shrines instead, and then I would have like more power through devotions. But now I don't have that. But I can at least use like polished emeralds, right? I can use Searing Ember to beef up my stats and my damage that way, right? Sell 1 bloom for €2. 1 bloom for €2 would be it would be pretty good. Yeah, I could live off that, I guess. Under 10? I think it's under 10, right? Is it on veteran? I don't know. I think it's on any difficulty, right? Let me check. Okay. So we gotta do it on veteran then. Okay. I mean, I got the okay. This changes things around a little bit. So yeah, we got the last rift gate here though, right? This doesn't matter if you do that on normal or veteran. So I can go to level 10 though, right? So going to level 10 means that I can take some more shrines, and I'm gonna try to get more shrines here. I already did it, yes I know, but... But I've never done it on stream, you know? And I thought it would be fitting for this like solo Sapphire leveling hardcore achievement run, basically, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Let's go back to Devils and sell some stuff. Why no little son? Stop beating a dead horse, Naomi. I mean... Do I have something that gives me spirit here? Oh yeah, I have the emeralds, right? Oh, not gonna sell enough hand here. I can actually use this, right? Under the turn. But yeah, let me... so, okay, there are some items that I can use, right? That I could go for. So, we are level 9, right? And there's one item like over... Didn't get the rift gate. Good times trying to fire on Gear in Grandon, yeah. Yeah. I was playing like a Hellhound two-handed rifle pyromancer. And the build was so terrible. Because I had like no idea how to play this game. So this is Whitemare Rift. So over here, right? So if you have the map like this, as in default, right? If you go from the Whitemare Rift over here, you have this guy here. And if you give him like 3 necklaces, I only have 2. That's kind of unfortunate. You will get like a green ring, right? So you should get that necklace. I don't miss farming blueprints though. Yeah, that's kinda grindy. I agree. Hey Skipper, how are you? Welcome, welcome. You're not skipping anything here today though. Do I want to kill Milton? Maybe I should kill Milton, right? Milton has like a really good item as well. I mean, Milton is part of a quest line anyway, so you kind of have to kill Milton for a side quest. But he also has a nice headpiece, also covers Conjuring bonus, pretty nice. I need 99 spirit for that though, holy shit. Wait, where's Milton though? He should be like over here. Like he has 3 spawn locations, one here, and one in here, right? Milton, are you at home? Hey, what? Did he like move out or something? Did I pull him somewhere where I can't find him anymore? Did he like randomly die? Okay. Milton ran away with this amulet. He said no and left, right? Well, I mean, I could just reset the game, right? I want an amulet though. He has 3 spawns. Yeah, no, I just said that. Like 1 spawn here, 1 spawn here, 1 spawn here. But he's like in neither of those 3, right? Let's check it out again. So I did check this one, right? That's like 100%. Short Sword of Insanity, though. That's really good. Holy shit. 50% more damage against Krieg. Yes, please. And then 1 here and 1 here, right? Yeah, I mean, he's not at home, right? He just moved out. Oh well. Let's restart the game, veteran. Then I killed him. Maybe I killed him, yeah. Playing on veteran show off. Dude, it's about this slay veteran, one Krieg on veteran mode before reaching level 11, okay? I just want to do this while doing this stuff as well. Okay, so yeah, let's kill Krieg again. I mean, not Krieg, what's he called? Milton? Yeah, right, I think so, right? Yeah, he followed... Yeah, I remember that as well. Like, he was following me around, but I don't like remember where I pulled him, like, where he stopped following me. So he was, like, somewhere, anywhere here, right? So before, like, I'm gonna search everywhere in the bog here, or, like, in the foggy bank, I might as well reset the game, and he's gonna, like, respawn at one of those 3 houses, right? So, spawn location number 1, it's not at home. Not at home here. Let's check this place over here. Oh, there he is. He's like outside. What the hell? Why are you outside? And it's gonna like take forever actually on veteran, right? Nailed it. Alright, we are level 10 and we got Mighty Milton's Cask of the Wolf. That's actually not too bad. I mean, it doesn't have any resistances, but still pretty good and also pretty nice gear here as well. Some green items here and there. This one's level 12 though. Okay, this was useless though. Huh. Okay, killing Krieg on Veteran is gonna be super monk-cursed though, right? So we have a Searing Ember, right? Okay, let's go to Krieg. Hey, fun gamer, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Also, do I want to farm for the Sleuth Necklace? I probably want to, right? Let's do that real quick. Because the Sleuth Necklace is really, really good, actually. There's a Shaman here. These Shamans here, they drop the amulet, right? Oh, or like, they have a chance to drop it at least. There's one here. The green ones. Right. There's one here as well. Drop it, come on. Nope. I don't want to kill the others. I don't need the experience here. One more? No? No Shaman?
Well met.
What the hell, dude? It was Sterling 2010. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome, welcome. What if every time you died in hardcore you lose half of your blueprints on your hardcore account? It will be interesting. But not so much fun, I guess, in the long run. Wait, what the hell? There are no more shamans left here, right? I mean, there's some down here, probably. But... oh, what the hell? Fuck. This is quite a journey here. Let's just clear this rift gate, right? Shouldn't be too many mobs here. Shouldn't be too many, he said. Okay. Sup, Kravis, how are you? Do you save your blueprints if you have only one character in hardcore and you die? Yes, blueprints will be saved. Are there like some sleuth down here maybe? Hopefully. Let's go to the flooded passage again actually. There are more sleuth here and also there's one more shrine here. Alright, let's move on here. So we're still level 10 and we're still trying to like kill Krieg before level 11 on Veteran, right? And I was gonna go here to the flooded passage again. Not to fight these elites, but to find some sleuth to kill to get one more amulet. And also to get the shrine in here. So we need to like kill a shaman like this guy here. Or this guy here. Or this guy here. Okay, there. A good one. And I would like to do this shrine as well. Not sure if I can. Because I'm not allowed to get level 11, right? Yeah, you're welcome, Truffus. Is the Purus Eye of Baronoth better than Aether Cadence Amulet? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. Because Aether Cadence Amulet also gives you better resistances, right? The +3 all res is pretty good actually. Like, Purus Eye is okay on most builds if you want like an offensive option. But like a balanced It's not the best balanced or like defensive option for sure. It's not that great for that actually. Oh wait, this one might be better than the one I'm using, right? Yeah, definitely. Can I get the amulet now though? I mean the ring. I can't, right? I'm probably gonna get the like level here. Experience until level next level 292. Can you see in Grim Tools like how much experience you get from that quest? Is it possible to see that? It's not possible, right? You don't see how much experience you actually get. I think I just can't do it, right? From the Y key. Now read the notes. Yeah. I'm probably gonna kill like some random zombies inside of Krieg's room and get level 11 because of that, right? I'm like, already like too close to 11. That's kind of fucked up. Time to restart, maybe. We'll see. I also have no constitution. What the hell? How am I gonna survive against Krieg without constitution? I need constitution. I don't need that weapon actually. Is there like an untouched meal somewhere here? Untouched ethereal meal. Just die to lose some experience, yeah. That's the way you do it in a softcore, I guess. These guys are level 18 monkas. Yeah, Krieg is like level 20, right? Usually. Solo self-found means solo self-found, which means I'm gonna die to Krieg. No, solo self-found means in this case nothing. So like I'm allowed to use nothing, right? Except for what I find on this character. I don't know how to call it. I mean, solo self-found is like, yeah, you can use stash as well, but I'm not gonna use stash. It's gonna be without stash. Are these gonna be good for me? No, right? Yeah, having no constitution kinda sucks, right? Ideally you wanna do this with constitution. Also, I forgot to assign my devotion points. Holy shit, I'm like the worst Grand 1 player ever. Okay, let's do a small tactical retreat here, right? And first of all, assign these 2 points, and also have like 3 points here, right? What the hell am I doing? Can I get more HP? Is that like worth it for HP regen if I don't have a constitution? Maybe it is, right? Probably not. Also, I wanted to use these, right? Those here, those here. You should prepare the stuff before starting the fight usually. Also, this weapon here, this one has bonus damage to ethereals. I fucked up the spirit, as you can see. Usually you want to have this guardian out as well. I have 98 spirit instead of 99. Yeah, good luck. Good job me, right? That's so scuffed, what the hell? Can we buy some pots? We can buy some pots, right?
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
Oh, we can also buy a polished emerald here. Oh, that's actually crazy. You can buy polished emeralds now. Crazy. I mean, yeah, I can use this now. Seems good.
Come see what's left of my wares.
That's how you get your polished emerald, I guess. So I should have used this, right? And Oh, I can't switch it around now because I used my Polish Emirate on this one, right? That was kinda terrible.
Well spent.
Buy shoulders.
I'll give you good
That might
price.
be a good advice, actually. Do we have shoulders here? They're actually like worth buying. I mean, these are okay, I guess. I can't talk to the other guy because if I talk to that guy, I'm gonna get level 11, right? So let's buy these. And I mean, this one's really good. Level 14, yeah, whatever. Fuck the rest, I guess. Okay.
Time well spent.
Get Isaac's shoulders. They would be nice, yeah. Are they like level 10? Like usable for level 10 though? I'm not sure. I'm gonna check after this. And if yes, then I should have definitely used them. Yeah, okay. Just don't get hit, right? Yeah, holy shit, the blade arc is crazy, man. Yeah, 0% Aether rest, obviously. It's always good. So maybe... Oof, this thing always hits me, right? Yeah, you can get Isaac's shoulders without the quest as well, that's true. Привет, Lucas. How can you like miss the Warring Swarm? What the hell? I just spawned this thing and it instantly died again. Rest in peace, doggo. I'm still dead, what the fuck? Oh shit, there was like... Oh, these are like traps? Wait, I didn't even know that. Yeah, no constitution is so scuffed, man. I think second phase is actually like easier to kite though. Than first stage. As long as you don't get hit by these, right? Okay, the dog is so useless, right? He's like instantly dying all the time. Yeah, that's not where you should go. Rip. Oh, just shot. The dog is useless. Oh, the fuck. Move. Alright, does this count if you get like level 11 by killing him? I'm not sure, but I mean, he's dead now. I'm just gonna pretend that this would count. If not, well, don't have as much experience when you go here, right? I mean, we did kill him on level 10, that's all that matters, right? Anyway, so now we can go back to normal, right? And continue where I left off before. And now we're gonna do, like, the rest of Act 1, like all the side quests, all the twerks, etc., right? How to level a Templar with Wire Smite, that's probably the best way to level it, yeah. Did we get in flashbacks from fighting his shattered form? His shattered form this morning? Okay, so...
I need some time to...
Yeah, I mean, this guy doesn't even know I killed Krieg, right? He's gonna pretend like nothing happened. Fuck you too, Barnabas. Okay. I didn't kill Negan yet. Anyways, like once you're level 10, right, you can choose your second class. And are we gonna do that here though? I think we're gonna do it actually. I'm gonna choose Arclitus here and try to go for Bloody Pox and Wasting, right? Savior of Cambridge, everyone has their niche, yeah. I don't even have enough scrap, what the hell, man. Yeah, you can level with like fire damage and Wire Smite. Definitely.
What do you want?
You can also play some like Spin to Win if you want to. So yeah, you talk to all these guys, right? Get all this experience. Now they have this Tyranny quest, right? You might notice that I picked up the cultist orders over in Burridge Village, right? And once you pick these up, you're gonna get the quest to like talk to Tyranny.
What do you want?
And you can choose to either kill him or like spare his life. And let's actually spare his life in this run. I mean, I'm usually just killing him on like normal and elite if I'm like speedrunning. But let's show people all the content, right? And he's gonna give you like a key, which you can also find when you're killing him actually. But you have to like farm those kinda. These drop from like the Chthonian cultists. And then that way you get like what's it called? The key to a specific dungeon that I'm gonna show you as well later. But yeah, and right now we can get Milton's cask, right? That's pretty good. We can use this maybe later as well. We could go over for these here of Battle Fury. This one actually is a healer, right? So whenever I crit, I have a 33% chance to heal myself and get more DA in a way. That's pretty nice, why not? Have I tried Retaliation, Eye of Reckoning? I have not, but Arcane Undo here in chat has tried it and he's played it as well. It's really good, apparently. So this one is not too bad actually, right? This one is Sinister, and Sinister is bonus damage to humans. This might be good for like Act 2 actually, right? But yeah. We probably still have to do like Act 1 again. So we can sell the rest here, right?
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
Oh, this one's good though. Do I want to play with some pets as well? I mean, for leveling, the pets aren't bad at all, actually. Right? They're pretty good for leveling.
Iron well spent.
You get so many components now, it's actually crazy, right? Also, I could have used this fireball against Krieg as well, but the thing is, I would have like ran out of mana even faster. Right? It might have been a good choice to use it though. I'm not sure. So yeah, we need more scrap, right? And also we need to collect. Okay, so we collected 3 necklaces, right? Let's get our ring now. It's very good because retaliation is good. Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, welcome, Treffus, and enjoy the game. Virus Mat until 94? Yeah, you can play Virus Mat until 94. You can play like Eye of Reckoning as well, if you want to. The Aether Bill is PogChamp. Nice, glad you think so. So yeah, that's the primal ring I got here, and as you can see, this only needs some spirit, like 40 spirit is basically level 1 spirit, right? And also this gives you poison, vitality, and elemental resistance, and more damage against beasts. So for like level 1 ring, this is really, really, really good actually. So yeah, when you're playing like solo Stefan, or like this is your first character, right? First start, whatever, make sure to get this ring. It's gonna be really good for your character. And yeah, what else did we not do while going through here? There's like one zombie we didn't kill, right? Negan. So the first zombie was like in the old dump, right? The second zombie was over here next to Milton Hart. And the third zombie is gonna be like over here. But before we go there, we're gonna go over here to this secret stash here of Isaac. And you can go here either when you found Isaac's body, right, down inside of a dungeon. Or you can just go here without finding his body and just click on the... yeah, it doesn't say level 10 item, so yeah, I should have definitely used this against killing, like against Krieg, right? Would have been really good. Oh well. Would have made the fight a lot easier actually. This also has 8 resistance. Yeah. Yeah, if you wanna do the level 10 Krieg challenge, you should definitely pick up these, right? Isaac. Yeah. Yeah, you told me, but when you told me, I mean, I actually had it on my radar, like, when I started the stream, but then I forgot, and then when you told me I already had the portal at Krieg's, then I kinda didn't wanna, like, run there again, you know. Like, the best way to survive in this game is still, like, just don't get hit, right? You don't need gear if you don't get hit. Yeah, retail should be pretty bad against Lokar. Yeah, okay, so if you don't get the key from Direni, right, this is where you get the key, right? Just kill random, like, Chthonian cultists here in Act 1. Anyway, this was zombie number 3, right, for the quest. We already saved this guy. So we just need more scrap, right? Also, we are still missing like a Shroud here as well. What's this? Resistances, yeah. I mean, you wanna find something like this as well, right? When you're about to kill Krieg. That one challenge, right? Oh well, yeah, like having all these items would have made it a lot easier, probably. Oh well, oh well. We already saved the smith over here, right? But there's a cave here, over here, this one, that you wanna go inside as well, and well, cleanse the shrine, right? Can't wait for the new patch. We just got a patch, but yeah, the next patch is gonna give us more bridges, right? And apparently there's gonna be more than just one bridge, right? It's gonna be like 3 bridges or something, or at least 2, right? There's one in the, what's it called? The East Marsh, right, over here. There's like a new bridge here. The hotfix will be spicy. Yeah, they will be spicy on the forums and the comment section. That's especially where it's gonna be spicy, right? Also, they buffed these components, right? They buffed the damage abilities from components, right? Like, they buffed stuff like Lightning Nova, for example, right? Or these fireballs, I think they even got... I don't know, did they get buffed as well? Not quite sure about that, but... Yeah, you have like even more incentive now to use components early on for leveling, because components deal lots of damage actually early on. Pretty good. So yeah, if you're like doing solo self-found leveling, right, new character, use your components. They're really good. Also, I'm got a totem here. And yeah, totems are a pretty big source of experience. Like I got when I was level 5 and I met my first totem, right, I got 2 levels, right, and this one gives you like crazy amounts of green items now. Like totems are crazy for green items, so it should.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Also, I'm not gonna sell items that have components in them. I mean, maybe I should sell them now actually, because you get so many components now, it's actually crazy. But yeah.
Put it to good use.
Who needs to save components now? Like, just sell them, right? Just use them everywhere where you want and sell them. Like, look at these. There's like 10 chilled spikes, chilled steels. What the hell? It's crazy how many you get now.
You like.
I wanna save this for the bonus damage to humans. I don't know. No, probably not. It's just a level 8 item, right? By the time I'm getting to level, I mean to Act 2, I'm gonna have a better item anyways, right? Isn't Lightning Nova just Lightning Tilder's Tempest? Yeah, but it's stronger. I mean, early on it is stronger, yeah. Later on it's not stronger, obviously. But yeah, we want resistances on everything, right? Plus to the Blood Burst. I mean, I don't wanna use Blood Burst, to be honest. I kinda wanna push for wasting, right? This is like not that great. I think I might just go back to the Spirit Guide and reset this down to 1. And then like push for wasting and sigil, right? Pierce Elemental Stun instead of Pierce Aether Wit. And all these, yeah, totem greens are like crazy early on. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, yeah, but energy is not gonna be an issue later, so it still bursts in CT. Hey, Fresh Chive, how are you? Oh yeah, we have enough points here now, right? Not quite. One more missing. Which we should get pretty easily. Yeah, Bloody Pox does like nothing right now. I need wasting. And I think early on, I'm not sure, should I like use Fevered Rage for like soul self-found leveling? What do you think, guys? Cause it's not that beginner friendly, to be honest. We just should, because we want you to die. Fair enough. Still a Yugo's Hunger for One build. We can make one, right? Maybe we theory craft one later.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah, Fevered Rage is just too much damage. Like, on normal difficulty at least, I think it's fine to use it, right? Even... yeah. It should be like okay to handle for new players. So I wanna find, I wanna do the fabric quest and the shrine and find the apprentice, right? And then we can reset some stuff. Is killing Krieg on level 10 beginner friendly? I mean, if people are... I know, but... not really, right? But if people are playing like hardcore for the first time, they might want to do that as well, right? I'm not sure. That's still why I don't know. I just wanted to like include it here because why not, right? But you're right, it's not that beginner friendly. Also, by now, I think you can like get rid of yellow items, right? And just use greens from now on. Because I mean, yeah, there's gonna be like 1 or 2 yellow items that are gonna be good for you, but most of them are gonna be worse than the greens that you find from now on. Like from now, like at around level 15, I guess. Hide cap of Oleron's Wrath. Interesting. What's this? It's not good enough, right? Are you getting sick? Monkers. So yeah, those fabric quests, even if you don't have it yet, you can still like do it preemptively. You just need to like go here to the abandoned waterfront and get 3 fabrics. And then you can just like hand on the side quest, right? Alright, we have the bat. We're gonna use those to, I don't know, Bloody Pox at Devouring Swarm. Doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. Bloody Pox should be better, because it does spread, like, by itself, right? It's better for, like, spreading around. But right now I'm probably gonna use Devouring Swarm more often. And I mean, yeah, from now on I will just like walk towards the Rift Gate, right? But I already have it, so let's go back to Devil's Crossing here. And do some small changes here, right? Like take out... Oh, I actually sold all of these items with components, right? So whatever. But we did this quest as well. Got 2 big zombies here. Poison kills rust. It's not too bad actually. But this one was better, right? This one had Pierce and Aether. I mean, for Act 1, Milton's Cask is still better because of the bonus damage to Ethereals and Aether Corruptions. But for Act 2, this is gonna be better.
Iron well spent.
Did you get the scrap?
For seamless level.
Perfect. Well, since I'm this.
Also, I wanna reset my shaman points a bit here. And also we are friendly with these guys now, which means that this fabric quest became available. So we can hand in that as well. This lady will give us, or like will sue us, a fortified doublet Which used to be pretty decent at level 20, but now, since you have totems, right, and totems give you like some random, really good green items, it's not that great anymore actually. But yeah, this will only cost you some iron bits here, right, so don't be afraid to put this down to 1 point here, and then we go for Fevered Rage and Wasting. And I mean, yeah, you have components, right? So use them. Components drop a lot more than before, so... Also you have a smith, and the smith has a couple of blueprints already available from the very start, right? And if I'm not mistaken, something like a flint core bolt should be available from the start, right? I'm gonna check here, but I think this should be like one of the default recipes of the smith, right? Cask. Yeah. Okay, so we're checking Grim Tools here, right? And if you write Flint Core Bolt here, right, is this like a find or not? I mean, it might actually be a find, right? Like a random drop, but it should be like really easy to get, right? So I'm gonna like assume that like by the end of Act 1, you should have this recipe. Don't cheat. You want me to not craft it? I mean, I can also not craft it. It's okay for me. But like usually, shouldn't you like have this recipe at the end of like Act 1? I think this should be like really easy to get, right? Craft the lightning one? The lightning one is like Hiller's Tempest though, right? Hiller's Tempest just... I don't like it that much. I mean, Amber? It's like level 20, dude. You can't even use that. The fire one is so good. Okay, so we can... I mean, you're gonna find either this or the cold damage one, right? You're gonna find either one of those two, right? Either Death Chill Bolts or the other one. Solo self vegan. So, I don't know, you can like choose one of the two, and you guys can decide, I guess. Should use the cold one or the fire one. Doesn't really matter too much because they're both good. And yo, Motoko, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're playing Fevered Rage Black Wolf from now on, probably. Because Fevered Rage is good even for solo self-found. Like early on normal, it should be no problem to use it. Even for like new players. Okay, the cold one? Okay, let's do the cold one. So yeah, we need all 15 for this, and then I'm gonna use it on my offhand. Note that you can only use this on pistols or offhands, while you can use Searing Amber on like your daggers as well.
See anything you like?
So let's go down here. Veteran equals Grim Yawn. Kinda true. Hey Carson, started playing hardcore a week ago. Level 68 and have the Flint Bolt one. I mean, yeah, by level 68 you should have more than just that one, hopefully. But do you remember when you got the Flint Core Bolt 1? Did you get it like in Act 2 or Act 1? I don't know. I think you get it like really early, right? Like it should be a really common drop. You probably get it from like one of the totems, like one of the first totems actually. Could go all the way to ultimate without getting it. Like, really? You think so? I don't know, with like a death chill bolts component? I'm not so sure. I mean, I'm gonna assume that you get either Death Chilled or Flint Core, right? Like, use either one of those two, or if you didn't get them, maybe you got like a Devil's Touched ammo, right? You can also use this. It's also a good ability, actually. I could have just used this, actually. Like, I literally found this myself. Yeah, I mean, using this would not have been any cheating whatsoever, right? This is maybe a little bit cheating, I don't know. Not too bad, though. If you pick Shaman exclusive, it will be way stronger. Like Lightning Calidor's Tempest. Run a pet build enemy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, pets are pretty good as well for beginners, that's true. Combine Fevered Rage with Entangling Wands, that's the plan, yeah. But you have to like max out one thing first, right? One thing after another. I mean, I could like 1 point like Grasping Wands, right? But I need like Entangling Wands for it to be good, right? For immobilization. That's kind of deep. It's not gonna happen too soon. So yeah, Fevered Rage is gonna enrage my enemies, giving them like more total speed, which means like more attack speed, more movement speed, more offensive ability, but also makes them way more vulnerable. And you can offset the offensive ability increase by maxing out wasting, which gives enemies minus OA, right? And since this is like a flat value, and this is a percent value, enemies will actually like have less OA with both active probably early on, but like have more OA later on. So using those together with wasting is gonna be like super safe early on actually. Fevered Rage is just coronavirus and Karen. Devil's Bolt is better. This one, Devil's Touched ammo. I mean, one thing is spammable, the other one is not. But considering how my energy regen is right now, I think I prefer the non-spammable one, yeah. You're right, like it should just be better overall anyway. Look at this boss, he's so mad. He's enraged. Ha. Alright, let's say Wanderers, right? So let's say pet item, right? Pet prefix. That's kinda useless for me. One more devotion point. Where do we go next? I mean, Wendigo is really good, right? But so is I mean, Guardian's Gaze is not Vitality, right? I think I want to aim for Wendigo next, actually. And Wendigo next means that I need some blues, right? Blue devotions are also like really good, so these are really defensive. Satyrs Guide and Eel, both really strong, and yeah, Wendigo it's gonna be, right? Few of the rages, chickenpox.
You look well.
Perhaps.
Good, you're back. I've heard good things from both Kasparov and Barnabas. One of my that's good there, but that's the Warden's defeat is
Okay, he actually remembered me killing Warden. Okay, never mind then. But yeah, usually like at this point, right, you would like go and kill the Warden, right? Before you kill the Warden though, there's still like one other place that you can go to get like huge experience. And we're gonna do that. Like we're gonna do 2 more places actually. Before we go to like Act 2/7. I mean, actually, let's go to Act 7 first, real quick, right? Let's go to Act 7 first, get a movement ability, and then we go do like the remaining stuff in Act 1 and then to Act 2.
Ah, I cannot.
So like once you kill Krieg, you have access to Act 7 as well, if you have Forgotten Gods expansion at least. Do the skips. Not on this guy, but maybe on the classless one, right? That might be pretty good for the classless one actually.
So, you go to.
And I want the Vanish, right? The Vanish one is from Bismiel, I believe. It's not from this guy at least. Not from Solar. Do I want to heal? I don't know. That's not bad, right? I don't know. I mean, you can go for like a 120 for the heal, or go for the sigil as well. But I don't like spreading points too thin early on, so let's just go for Feathered Rage. I mean, wasting for now, right? We have the Bat to heal us anyway, and Devouring Swarm, right? Yeah, let's port back to the Emissary here. That's a really good song, Naomi, but we're gonna do a song request a little bit later today, okay? So let's check out the vendor here. This vendor sells me the Vanish. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna choose Bismillah here. Choosing which side you want to go for here doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. It does matter though which like early medals, like medal augments you get here, because you're only gonna get the one from the like faction that you chose, at least early on. For the others you have to like do some quests first, right? You're not able to use these yet. Also, I don't have a medal. Nice. If you don't have a medal, you can buy one over here at the shop, right? At Carrick or Luther Graves. And try to get one that gives you resistances as well, like this one has Poison Rest, Pierce Lightning, Vitality and Aether. And okay, this one is crazy good, right? But it needs like way too much iron bits, I guess. How much is it? 15.3. I mean, usually I would sell. I would say never sell components. But in this case, I mean, you have so many cracked lodestones, right? I think we're gonna sell like some here to buy those actually. There we go. And yeah, okay. Hey Nordic and Mr. Loboto, how are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Where can I get a good one-handed lightning pistol in early game around level 50? Lightning pistol early game. I'm not sure if there's any. I mean, maybe you get like a good. I mean, check the faction vendors. Maybe they have like a good pistol for you. I mean, there's some legendary ones, but those are like random drops as well. Yeah, commons only sell two-hander, yeah. I don't know, one-handed range is kind of a pain to level to level with, to be honest. I don't know, I don't like it that much. I mean, later on it's okay. Or like at level 50 plus, once you get like good weapons, it's okay as well. For fire at least. For lightning, I have no idea, to be honest. Okay, so this guy, right? Harvard the Drifter, he has like a story to tell. And if you listen closely to his story, he's gonna like spoiler you a way that you should go to if you want more experience and more like loot, right? And he basically tells you to like go under this bridge, right? And then you're gonna, well, discover a new area here. The brain dead retaliation build. Which one? The Eye of Reckoning one? Now you're over here at the Hallowed Hill. However you pronounce that, probably not like I did. Mage Storm of Corrosion. Mage Storm gives you the 8th lightning proc, right? Which is not too bad. Let's try this one out. And we have lots of ticking abilities, right? So a off attack or like on attack ability should proc like very often actually. Yeah, seems good. Also, there's like a chest here, right? Somewhere, like over here, I guess. Oh yeah, here. This is a one-shot chest, which means it has pretty good loot, and on ultimate it would have like a guaranteed legendary as well. I mean, yeah, that's basically it here. Like you get some levels here, some experience, the one big chest, right, and just like a nice additional area that you can like go for if you want to. You don't have to though; it's like entirely optional. And another area that is also optional, but is part of the strange key quest, is this very first. Well, it's not really like a roguelike dungeon, but it's like a minor, like a small side dungeon, right? Which is actually pretty hard compared to the rest of Act 1. Yeah, let's do it as well. I mean, on normal you can still go there, right? It should be fine. What? Ketan Thul? Who's Ketan Thul? I only know Gabarthun, Ketan Thun, right? Or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, the one with Nexor's head. I mean, he had this MI ever since Forgotten Gods was out, right? A presence far more powerful than you dwells in this place. That's like a it's like tells you that there's a boss here that's like a pretty high level, but I think we're gonna be fine, right? Because the vitality casters are OP. Only have 6% kills rest though, monk class. Yeah, the Amaya has been in the game like ever since day 1 of the expansion actually. I mean the Amaya got buffed this patch, but yeah, it did exist before that as well. It's just like nobody ever used it in a build except for me and my Witchblade, right? Because it was a pretty bad item. Okay, so this guy's level 23, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, maybe it's pretty bad actually. Okay. I mean, okay. He deals good damage, I deal good damage though, so it should be fine. This guy's definitely harder than Krieg. Right. He also has a monster infrequent that's pretty nice if you want to play a pet build, which allows you to like summon his Chthonian dude, right? But yeah, we didn't get it. But we got some pretty nice. Look at this, 2-piece Blood Rager. I mean Blood Reaper actually. If I was a Nightblade, this would be like so good. For level 20 at least.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
What do physical conversions of the spell look like? A big hammer or what? You mean the Dubolt? I think I showed it off on the day of the patch. So this is where you can get debated as a new player, right? You see a blue item, you're like, hey, this is a rare, like more rare than a green item, but it actually might be worse than a green item, right? I mean, this one doesn't really give me anything, to be honest. Like 2% more pierce runs. I mean, that's okay, I guess, but the rest of this is kind of bad. I got pretty nice Nightblade items here, and if I was like a Nightblade, I would definitely like use all these 3 blue items. Because as a Vitality caster, these are useless. I'm gonna change this around because, well, I will need more pierce resistance for Act 2, and also this one has more armor, and I also need like good armor for Act 2 actually. So yeah, and resistances other than pierce are like pretty much about the same, I would say. So it's kind of fun to change this around. We don't need chaos resistance yet, we only need chaos resistance in like Act 3. So this might also be better because it has more armor. Same thing for this, but also it has worse resistances, right? So it might actually be worse. Survivalists of attack. No resistances on this whatsoever. Renegades of Thorns has pierced Aether Rust instead of pierced Poison Blade. Alright. So what do we use here? We got
Iron well spent.
A tuned lodestone. Or amulets in the metals. This one's pretty good offensive ability actually. It's like crazy which kind of components you get like this early on now actually, right? It's really nice. Hey Tyson, welcome to the stream. But yeah, still a solid component is the corpse dust, right? This one gives you more vitality resistance as well as more HP. And oh yeah, ancient armor plate is really good now as well, like this early on. Why not, right? Bristly fur, sure. Scavenge plating, sure. I mean, you wanna put scavenge plating into your belt, right? So if you have any component that has flat armor, you wanna primarily put it into your belt, because belt armor is global armor, and like all components that get added to your belt that have armor is also like gonna be global armor, right? So if you put a armor component to say anywhere else except for the belt, it's only gonna be local armor. But if you put it onto your belt, it's gonna be global armor. And yeah, because of the way armor works in this game, putting like flat armor onto your belt is better than like on other pieces. I know, I might try this actually. Static charge, chance-man hit. Doesn't seem too bad. Never tried it actually. Do I want to use any of these now here? I kind of want to use those, right?
Come see what's left of my wares.
So if you want to use another component, you just go over here, right? Darlet. And press on keep item, right? And then use this here. And we can put, I don't know, Searing Amber here, right? Fire Blast here and the Demon Fire here. Demon's Breath. Pretty good ability. Oh wait, this one got new FX as well, right? Yeah, this looked differently before. Looks pretty good now, actually. Nice, nice. Alright, let's do a little bit of Act 2 as well. Hey Osirius, welcome, welcome. Looks the same? No, I don't think so. I remember this looking like way worse, actually. I got exactly 6 grab. Okay, oh well. So yeah, for Act 2 you want some decent armor and fire resistance as well as pierce resistance for these human guys. I mean, to be honest, all these components don't really matter because wasting is just gonna waste everybody anyway, right? It's gonna be like nice support on top though. Yeah, these guys are just getting one shot. Alright. I mean, it's normal after all, right? It's not too difficult. Let's grab the heal. Hey, the Uglist guy? Yeah, I'm still playing Grindal. Why would I play anything else? Ah, wait. No, we don't want to kill this guy, right? We don't save him. We don't want to farm his torch. The torch is not worth it. The ring is like way better actually. Oh, the ugliest guy? Oh yeah, whoops, I read that wrong actually. Oh, I'm kinda bad with names today. Also, there's another totem here, that's pretty nice. This is gonna spawn like a couple of what now? I can't walk through there because of the totem, are you kidding me? It's gonna spawn a couple of boars probably, right? Or these guys, okay. But yeah, like Fevered Rage is just destroying things, right? Got a Guardsman Helm. This might be juicy, like we don't need Aether Resistance that badly on this act, right? And Guardsman Helm does have pretty nice elemental resistance as well. And HP, right? They give me like 300 more HP, that's pretty huge actually. What about these? These guys are the rock throwing golems here. You kinda have to dodge the rocks, they're pretty scary. Did the patch make any new green machine bolts good? What do you mean with like buy green machine bolts? You mean bolts that only use green items, or? I mean, some green in like some specific slots are like always best in slot. They've always been best in slot. People just don't use them that much because they're kind of hard to get. Like 4th round Struck of Kings, for example. On the greens. I mean, only greens was never really bad, right? It's just hard to get all the green items. And using only green items is probably worse than like a combination of greens and legendaries, right? But it should be pretty good. But I mean, it was already good before the last patch. I don't really see how the last patch made it like any better or worse than before, to be honest. It should be about the same, I would say. How come I keep rotating the camera? It's something I got used to. And I know it's kind of annoying for you sometimes, and I apologize for that. But sometimes, right, say you wanna port over here, you can like turn the camera like this, and then you see these guys, and then you can use like your Shadow Strike ability, and then you can port here with Shadow Strike, and you would not have been able to do that if you didn't turn the camera, right? So it does speed up things sometimes a little bit. And also I don't like to like fight enemies that I don't see, so if I have like enemies down here, I wanna turn the camera like this to like be able to see them, right? Those are like the two main reasons why I'm turning the camera. And like reason number 3 is I just got used to turn the camera. And Grim Dawn is probably by far my most played RPG, so I'm not really used to like not be able to turn the camera. So like whenever I'm playing something else like Grim Dawn, I'm like, wait, why can't I use it? Like, why can't I turn the camera? Whereas other people are like, wait, what? You can turn the camera in this game? I'm not gonna use that anyways because I'm like not used to that, right? Also, energy regen is not the best right now, as you can see. Huh. Yeah, I think I need a better offhand, like this offhand from like level act 1, level 8 or whatever. Is starting to be kind of bad. Or I could also like just equip caster like caster armor, right? Because caster armor usually has energy regen as well. Dragon's Pact not active. I mean, I don't have it anymore. I skilled it out of Dragon's Pact for now, as you can see. I was thinking about maybe using it again though, but I think... I mean, you have like two choices here, right? You could either go for Entangling Vines and use McDrogan's Pact alongside it, or you just rush for Possession, right? Possession gives you like Chaos Resistance for free, damage absorption, percent vitality damage. Or I could also use my skills to get Sigil as well. I'm not quite sure how to do this, but I think I just want to push a little bit for now. And maybe get to Aspect of the Guardian first, at least, right? This one gives me like free poison resistance. And once I get that, I don't have to think about poison resistance at all anymore, right? Putting all the points into physique. On the vitality caster, yes, but you can also put some points into spirit. If you need like spirit to equip an offhand, for example, it's okay to put more points into spirit. You probably don't ever need cunning though. On a vitality caster at least. But for like endgame, it is possible to do like full spirit or like full cunning dump as well now. Cunning dump is really good on Nightblades or soldiers. If you're like playing physical Pierce or Bleed, right? If you're playing an Arcanist, Spirit is really good. Spirit dump is really good as well. But most of the time you can only like dump more points there if you have like good gear already. And if you don't have good gear, then you probably always have to like put at least 50% of your points onto physique, like no matter which build you're playing. And yeah, some builds will just pump physique like all the time. Or like pump everything into physique except for what they need to like equip items, right? Also, you can choose to save this guy to like will get better reputation with the rovers, I think, or something. I don't know. And also you will get like another shop in Homestead, right? Or you can choose to kill him, and then his daughter is gonna come after you as well and tries to kill you as well. And his daughter is gonna drop you a ring, so if you're interested in that ring, you can kill him, right? The ring is not as good as, say, the Sleth primary ring though, so it's not really worth it that much, I would say. Orcanist. The Orcanist. But yeah, we got some better offense here, right? I should probably use these. Also, this one has bonus to Sigil of Consumption. That's actually really good. I should use this probably, right? What is my energy regen right now? 10.9. Yeah. Yeah. That's the best one and has bonuses to Sigil of Consumption, which I do want to use as well, probably.
Let's take a look, shall we? You safe out there?
Oh, we might as well sell if we are here, right?
Come see what's left of my wares.
And we also might as well talk to... what's it called? Mornay, right? Another Dreadlords. Holy shit, Dreadlords is like such a good prefix for... And it's even better if you're like playing Vitality melee instead of caster.
See you around.
But it's still really good.
Well, did they like you worked there? We have to hit them hard and
Still better than Morganath Ring, to be honest. I'm actually using Morganath Prime Ring on my Saboteur. It's not that bad. You suck at this game. Hey Gordinas, how are you? Also, yeah, this one has pierce and metal resistances as well, so it's definitely better than the copper ring that we have here. And so right about now, we could like start to use something like corpse dust instead of polished emeralds, right? I don't need more spirit for this, so let's use this instead, right? Also, yeah, talking about components, like emerald is one of the other reasons why I'm putting all the points into physique, right? Because if I need more cunning or spirit, I could also like just use other like a polished emerald into like some of my components. I mean, some of my armor pieces here or rings, right? Especially early on, polished emeralds are like really good actually, like really good. What build is good for Grim Dawn? New beginner friendly. What I'm playing right now is very good for beginners. This is like the reason why I'm playing this build is to put this on YouTube later and give you guys like a build that you can play without any items on hardcore as well as softcore, and yeah, it's like a good starter build. Really nice, playable for like everybody. Hey Kerplank, hey, how are you, man? Nice to see you too. Hope you're feeling better and not worse. Or you could also like choose any of those like forum guides, right? The beginner guides on the forum. If you want to play a pet build, you can choose Maya's builds. If you want to play anything else, check the others, right? You drank too much Corona beer. I hope there was no Corona in your Corona. That one has +2 to sigil as well. Huh. It's probably even, yeah, this is even better, right? Because it's demonic of decay. It's like double vitality, right? That's really good. So I kind of want 238 spirit, right? I want my emerald back here now, actually. Oh well. Sick for a month, not like this, man. I mean, it could also, like, another reason, or like another way to get spirit or like cunning, right, is just put more points here into your mastery bar. PoE's on Friday. New league hype. What are you gonna play in PoE, Naomi? I already know what build you're gonna play. Summoner? Oh, you're always playing Summoner, right? Aren't you like always playing Summoner? So yeah, I could have like put 1 or 2 points of the spirit here and then I would have been able to equip the new offhand now. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is better than my current one, but it's not like a huge upgrade, right? If you can't play any game, well, you gotta play it. Let the game play for you. Shots fired. Oh, no, I see. That's why Kerplank played as Summoner like the last time he was playing Rundon, right? I'm proud of you that you didn't choose a summoner this time though, Kerplunk. Oh yeah, working while being sick really sucks, that's true. That's why when you're in Germany you can take like paid holiday when you're sick. A window item. You're coming to Germany. Sounds good. Okay, should we go for the eel or for the other thing? I think eel is like... I don't know, I mean Sailor's God is really good, yeah. But eel is almost as good and does give you pierce instead of this elemental stuff, right? I feel like it's always easier to max out your elemental rest than it is to max out your pierce rest, right? Yeah, good evening, Azimov. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh shit, that sucks, Adios. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're doing this quest, right, and you don't have a amulet, right, I mean a relic yet, right, you have an empty slot here, choose, here it is, I mean, no, I mean, choose, choose no, I didn't find the talisman, right, and then you're gonna get to keep the talisman, and you will have a relic now, the Bone Talisman, and this one also has an active ability called Mana Infusion, which is, well, good for damage, but it's also really good when you're playing a build that needs more energy regen, right? If you use it, energy regen is gonna go up from like 14 to 61, right? So that's crazy, actually. Life will reward you. They will reward you in paradise, right?
Keep your...
I know, like Grim Dawn is kind of weird sometimes. It has some weird, how do you say that? Some weird ways of making you just like choose, do the decisions, right? There's like the Barrowhorn thing, right? There's this quest, for example. There's so many like quests where like lying gives you like an advantage, right? Or like choosing the wrong party gives you like an advantage. Anyways, vigorous incendiary shoulder plates of Drieg's gaze does give me +2 blood bursts, which I don't really need, right? No, it's actually bad. These are really good for Ignifor. I mean, I'm not playing Ignifor right now, but they also have... This one has pierce resistance, right? It's like minus 500 HP though. I think early on HP is like really good. And you're fine with like having a little bit less than 80% resistance than normal, right? As long as you have good HP. These are stone high, right? Not good enough though, right?
Put it to good
Okay.
use.
What I spelled? I didn't spell anything, dude. I maybe pronounced it like that, but I didn't spell it like that. Come on, dude. Waiki? What do you mean Waiki? Not whiny. You're just bullying today, holy shit. Yeah, I wanna put armor here, right? So sconge plating here, and HP over here. Sounds good. 3.3k at level 20. Yeah, that's why you need to use components, right? Components are great. That's not his knee. Oh yeah, this guy, make sure to at least like try to dodge the overhead slam, right? I think on normal it's like not that bad to get hit, but yeah, try to still dodge it. Because you have to like dodge it in ultimate and elite, right? Otherwise you might run into trouble. Waikiki. Yeah, that's a place. That is indeed true. Alright, can we use this now? Maybe we can, right? Nope. This one had spirit on it. Oh well. No Boris. I mean, I don't need Boris's item anyway. Boris, the sneaky Russian. Yeah, he's down in his Gachi dungeon, right? Together with Aniki. Let me through? What the hell? Literal boomer jerks. Yeah, we're not boomers in here, we're actually bloomers here, right? Late bloomers. Late bloomers. Oh, there's also a spirit totem over here. Wait, where's that? I should check it out, right? I mean, we know there's a totem here. Let me go to the first, I mean to the next rift gate first. Wait, which Andrew? Which Andrew are you talking about here? I mean, Dreadlords is juicy, but imposing of attack is really juicy as well, right? Yeah, this one has the resistances, right? I mean, I don't need poison rest. I mean, I need it now. I mean, do I need it really? I'm not gonna need it, right? I'm just not gonna need it. Okay, at level 22 I'm gonna use Sigil, because I already found a offhand and an amulet that has +2 to Sigil, right? That's gonna be awesome. For Sigil. What's off the mountain? Seems like lots of HP. Other than that, not too good, right? Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention. If you wanna play with Fear the Rage and you want to cheat a little or like to make your bloody pox spread off corpses as well, you can disable gore, and if you disable gore, bloody pox is gonna spread off corpses as well. And it doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. It's just gonna like make spreading pox even better, even faster, right? Censoring. Censoring. Yeah, we're not doing any censoring here, right? I mean, you know, Rylan, once PoE League drops, the viewer count is gonna drop as well, right? Probably. Like literally all of them. I mean, yeah, that's why she also got banned once. Because I read all of her messages, right?
Suburban's done.
The fuck simp. And what a simp actually. So yeah, this guy, it seems like he deals Aether damage, right, if you look at his abilities. But also he deals like no damage with 0% Aether, that's kinda weird, right? What is simp nation on TikTok? What the hell? That's like TikTok language or what? Oh, you mean like a cuck? Oh, you mean, oh, okay, I see, I see. You mean like the guys that get friend zoned? Sucker idolizing mediocre privates. What? Is that like the retro translation? Interesting. Lol. I mean, if you actually wanna like, you know, get a woman, right? It's not the best strategy, I would say. To be a simp. Because you're gonna get friend zoned or like abused, right? You're not gonna
Seeing you right.
get to lay her, right? Let's be real. That's going on YouTube, by the way. True. It's fine. Imposing leather build of attack. No, I don't want to use this, right? Oh wait, I wanted to use Demonic of Decay, right? Why am I using that one? This one is bad. Wait, all of these give me +2 to Sigil. What the hell is wrong here? Oh wait, Fleshbound Tome is like a... Oh. Is that like a secret MI that I don't know about? Might be, right? If you live in the US, you can just become one if you want. Show lady friend. She's like in the next room. And no, it's not my hand. You guys know that.
Mind well spent.
Alright, so 5 points to the Sigil with like 1 point, right? That's actually crazy good. And let's put Sigil like over here. And yeah, let's get the components, right? Show mine if you show yours.
Broken down?
So a cup of pride, dude. Holy shit. Did I? Oh, I retarded. Let's keep the add-on, right? Also, Spellwoven Threads is really good, actually. And it's not that great. That's pretty good, though. It's better than the armor I have here, right? Also, I do need to go back to Conclave of the 3 and buy myself another Vanish, right? Because I have a new medal. So whenever you have like a new medal, you need to reapply your augment, obviously. Watch Mike with me tonight. When is Mike gonna stream tonight?
So you've chosen to fight. Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to
I'm not sure if I can. Don't know the time, but he's gonna stream. At midnight.
Well, the world, damn, now that
I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. So yeah. That's one aspect of the Guardian, right? This one gives you like 10% poison rest per point. So yeah, it's really good.
right to business.
And if you're playing an occultist, that's like your way to get poison rest, right? For free. Like almost for free. And it also gives you physical resistance, right? And also like % vitality damage. So I mean, it's basically perfect for a build like this, right? Also, since we covered the crown layer, right, we should go back here and hand in the quests here, right? So we're gonna hand in... Oh yeah, we handed in these quests already, right? And there's one more quest that you can do. And also, there was like a totem here, right? We're not gonna forget about the totem here. So there's a quest over here, right, at the New Harbor, and you can do this before killing Kronde. But if you if you do this before killing Kronde, you have to decide whether you kill this guy over here or you give him the scrap, right? And if you kill him, these guys are gonna die as well. But if you kill Kronde first, you can just go here and, well, you just get scrap for free, and you don't have to kill or pay anyone here, right? So that's pretty comfortable. Wait, I put this to... Let's do it like this. So it seems like the totem is like behind the barrier here, actually. There's also my... Holy shit, dude. It's gonna be nice loot, but... This might be a little bit scary. I know, it's only one guy, actually. Thought there are like 4 guys here. Okay, that's fine. Pretty good loot. And yeah, if you're playing, for example, a Force Wave Soldier, this is the jackpot, right? Massacre. It's not as good as the Trember, but it's pretty good as well. What do we have here? Bleed, Elemental Bleed. Elemental Bleed would be good, right? Yeah, Elemental Bleed will max out my Elemental Rest almost. You watch wrestling for 4 hours. Also, there's this Hanafi mine down here, which is, well, for like main campaign stuff, you don't really have to go here. There's like a side boss here that you can do, who can be a little bit scary actually, like on higher difficulties. But here he shouldn't be too hard, right? Astra Mantle. I mean, we got some pretty good lightning and Nightblade gear so far, but not really too much for Vitality stuff. But that's the good thing about Vitality, right? Vitality doesn't need any items to be good. It's just good as it is. You can also go here to farm some more dynamite, right? Right, and we continue in the Twin Falls here. Alright, Caplank. Safe travels, my friend. Is there no other way? There is gonna be a new way on the next patch, right? But I mean, this is gonna... So on the next patch, right, this bridge is gonna be repairable. But it's only gonna be repairable from the other side, right? Not from this side. So you still have to, like, when you're doing a fresh character, you still have to, like, do all this way first, and then you can repair the bridge from the other side. Not on this patch, but on the next one. Will become a tomb builder, nice. Yeah, kinda. They're like just like, it's like the beta test for the new tomb builder, right? The bridge builder. Bridge building in Grimdawn. So the Sigil is gonna be pretty useless against, like, weaker enemies for now. But it's gonna be pretty nice against bosses like this, where you, well, can just use the sigil to like face tank the enemy, because the sigil will also heal you, and also you can stack multiple sigils on top of each other, and they're all gonna heal you. That's pretty nice. Sim Dawn. And yeah, whenever you're low on energy, just press the mana infusion button, right? Also, these are scammers, right? If you wanna get scammed, you can help them. There's also a small area over here that you can go to, but it doesn't really have anything, to be honest. There's like nothing, actually. Like literally nothing, except for one small chest, which is like totally not worth it. Oh well. Yeah, well, Ashen Lake, good evening to you. Welcome, welcome. I mean, do I want more Poison Rest? Kinda, right? But I also want more Chaos Rest for them. Act 3, right? I kinda wanna prepare for Act 3 as well, really. So I'm gonna push a little bit further while getting 2 points here. Like, the first 2 points are gonna give you like 10% each, right? And the third point is gonna give you 8% Poison Rest. So you're starting to get like small diminishing returns. Also, I wanted to go for the Wendigo, right? So the Wendigo requires me to go for more reds, and I mean, the easiest way to get reds is Jackal, for example, right? So let's go for the Jackal next. Also gonna give me more total speed, which means more movement, casting, and attack speed. How was my holiday? Pretty nice. Had lots of fun, actually. We were like 8 people in total. So yeah, it was nice. Hey Carbor, how are you? I missed the good chest. Oh. Right, there's a good chest there as well. Did I miss it? Like over here? Okay, let's check it out then. Meanwhile, getting anime covers. It's on top of the hill. You mean like here or here? Type 1 if you mean here, type 2 if you mean here. Two? Wait, what was 2? What was Holy shit, Alzheimer's. 2 was here, right? Yeah. Okay. It's such an odyssey here. Brother Rambo. Da, 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 da. King of the hill. Oh, there it is. Alright. Sounds good. Yo, thanks for the tip. Yeah, it's kind of weird to like have a secret spot without a secret stash, right? So yeah. Dude, we got crazy lightning gear, man. Should I go and play Promise Strike? Force Wave and Promise Strike, two-handers. Huh. Chaos Strike. Rest in peace, Chaos Strike. What do you mean, Chaos Promise Strike? How do you even play Chaos Promise Strike? I mean, you could play Chaos Promise Strike with a new weapon and using Blood Orb of Cthulhu, right? Like the new one-handed Promise Strike weapon and then use Blood Orb of Cthulhu. It's probably gonna be garbage though, but it would be possible. Monka. Chill out. Would work. I mean, yeah, it would work, but I'm not sure how good it's gonna work. I mean, they did buff cooldown-based Promise Strike. I mean, all I can say so far is that it's not gonna be able to do Crucible in 4 minutes, otherwise it would have been posted on the forums already, right? So it's not a 4 or 5 minute Crucible build, probably. Whether or not you care about that too much, that's up to you, right? But, we gotta kill this guy, right? So my guess right now is that it's probably like a little bit worse than full ulti set, but you can still go like 4-piece ulti set, right, and use that one. Like the double Stormer end. Or like some other shenanigans as well, I guess. I haven't theory crafted too much around it, to be honest. Maybe we should do that later today. I mean, I've already played for almost 3 hours, so I'm probably gonna stop the SSF on leveling after Undercity. And that's gonna be like part 1 then. But I mean, which class are you gonna go for, right? That's the question. Probably something like Vindicator, and just use a metal to dual wield. I mean, you could also go Trickster, but Nightblade is kinda... It's not that good, right? Like, the reason to go Nightblade would be being able to dual wield, right? And also weapon pool skills for dual wielding. But the thing is, Promise Strike doesn't work with weapon pool skills, right? So, like 80% of the reason why you would go for Nightblade is gone, right? So I think just playing like something like a Vindicator and use like a metal to, or even Conjurer maybe, right? And use a metal to dual wield would be better than a Trickster. Physical range cannon, smaller shot. Lucky Shot is pretty good. I would at least try it out with Lucky Shot. Like the Lucky Shot rings are really, they're kinda busted. Especially for retaliation though. Like they are way better for retaliation than for something else. Oh yeah, Druid is fine as well. Oh yeah, Druid is pretty good. True. For the CDR round. Yeah, Druid is solid. If you wanna play like cooldown based, right? Yeah, Druid is really solid. True. I mean, yeah, something like my Paladin that I did, right? The Paladin that I did, I was using Closed Fist and Open Hand, which is fine, but if you want to push even more damage, you can just use a double Lucky Shot rings, right? And it's gonna be pretty crazy. Or also the there's like a pistol shield ball as well. It's really good as well. Conjurer Paradigm. Yeah. That's the pistol shield one that I was just mentioning right now. Yeah, Hellborn is strong as well. But like pistol shield does give you the shield, and the shield can give you even more retaliation stats, right? So pistol shield is like even stronger. True. I don't know, they might need to like nerf the amount of projectiles on Lucky Shot. Just because of retaliation bolts, to be honest. Anyway, so here we have Carry on the Tainted Soul. This is, well, one of the 3 bosses of Act 2, I would say. There's, well, he's not that hard. Just don't stand inside his fire shit, right? I mean, fire stuff. Also, we got Eyes of Flame. Eyes of Flame is pretty good if you're like playing a Fire Strike demo, right? But yeah, we're not playing that, so it's kind of whatever. Hinterland Corona. I mean, Coronet. What? I want the Spellblade. Spellblade gives me +2 Sigil again. I mean, that's really tempting, but Aether Lightning is a proc, and procs are really good early on, actually. So this one is Fireball. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to the next portal, go back to town, check gear, and then that's gonna be it for part 1 for the SSF fund leveling.
Well met.
Also, thank you so much for the follow, Thor Star. Welcome, welcome. Subjugators of Rituals. Of Rituals is pretty nice, right? Because this one has the Elemental Seal proc on it. I would lose like lots of vitality damage though, right? It's probably not worth it to use this. What about this one? No. And this one? Probably not either. He melted like a purifier. Yo, Hatchet, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oops. There are like so many areas in Grim Dawn with no music, right? It's kinda annoying sometimes. And there would have been music here. Anyways, we're gonna check out some items here. Maybe we get some upgrades here.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Purging of Menhir's Wall gives me poison and bleed rest. That's useless, right? Poison rest is something we don't need. We can, if we need like more poison rest, we're just gonna put more points into Aspect of the Guardian. This Blood of the Regline, right? That's gonna be fine then. Imperious of Scorched Ends has pretty good resistance to it actually. Yeah, that one might be worth taking. Also Fireball on attack. I mean, sure, why not? Also more armor than this one. Skyfallen. I mean, the Skyfallen Lightning Bolt has more damage, but also less... I like more CDR, right? It's like the Doom Bolt thing, but with lightning, right? Huh. It's kinda hard to say which one's better here. Preserving of Ozin's Flame, I mean, vitality resistance would be nice as well, actually. Do you want that over 8% elemental? I mean, they also have more armor, right? Yeah, okay. Heretic's Tome. Wildfire Nova. That was actually better than the Demonic of Decay one. It might not be better, right? But it's decent. It's like the first blue one that's actually kind of useful for me, except for this defensive helmet. Also, yeah, this one has... I mean, this is more percent vitality damage, right? And like to know or like to see whether or not I actually gain more damage, I need to put something like Devouring Swarm here, right? So Devouring Swarm would be like 34 more damage per tick. My Fireballs would be less damage, obviously. My Demon Breath would be more damage. My Bloody Pox would be more damage, I guess. I mean, yeah, obviously. So everything would be more damage. So, I mean, this is just better, right? I'm just losing the proc, but that's fine. Also, obviously, Sigil is gonna be way more damage because I'm not only getting more vitality damage, but also more, well, bonuses to this, right? What else do we have here? Rime Frost, Celerity. Tempest. Oops. What am I doing? I wanted to sell those, right?
I'll see what's left of my wares.
Not equip it. Stonehead of Attack, Poison and Bleed. I mean, yeah, no, we don't need those, right? Rune Carved. Nope. 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 No. Meant Flesh. What is Meant Flesh again? Meant Flesh is like the Raven, right? No.
See anything you like?
I'm not gonna play any filthy pets. Of the Sands. Wait, of the Sands is like physical resistance, but like later on, not on level 20 apparently. Imperials of the Flesh Hulk. Wait, did I sell my... Did I sell my gloves? Oh no, I just switched them around, right? But something like this would be really good actually, right? It should be better. Because they give you like huge pierce and elemental and fire damage reduction. Seems good. Definitely an upgrade here. Yeah, these blue items, they look cool, right? But they're actually garbage. At least for this build. This might be okay. Pierce, cold, elemental. That's like not good enough, right? Alright, and since these two have like rare components, I'm gonna try to salvage them and not sell them. Do the blue build. I don't know, blue builds are kinda... I mean, they can be good, yeah, if you have like a good set for Glacier. Okay, so I'm now allowed to craft Glacier, right? If I, well, were like through solos I found.
Put it to good use.
Mark of Krieg is usable in all weapons. Mark of Krieg is really good actually. Mark of Krieg does also reduce resistances on anything that has weapon damage, right? So the spell itself would like reduce enemy resistances by like 3.5 or like, I don't know, 3 or 5, right? That's not really amazing, but it's something. Oh shit, you get ancient armor plates like crazy now actually. These are like not rare at all anymore. What do we want here? Unholy Inscription is really broken. I mean, it's not broken, it's good. Vitality and bleed resistance, right? And also vitality damage. It's really good. Just what we need here. As well as offensive ability. Offensive ability is always good. And Mark of Krieg, I mean, I think I'm just gonna use it, right? Because like, what else to use, right? I'm not gonna keep on spamming fireballs, am I? No, Mark of Krieg it is, right? And Mark of Krieg is gonna be used here, I guess. So this is the Mark of Krieg build. I mean, ability, right? These eyes here. Pretty good. Otherwise I'm a cheater. The thing is, like the game would drop more random blueprints, right? If I like didn't already have all the blueprints, so it's kind of hard to like say which blueprints I'm allowed to use and which I'm not. But yeah, we can at least keep these here right for now, so that we know that they have here, and move these components here as well. Right. You can have a cluster. Nice.
Keep an eye on this.
Run a simulation of random blueprint drops in the background. 5 head indeed, yeah. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna do that though. Okay, that's gonna be it for part 1 of my SSF Found Conjurer hardcore leveling. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you on the next episode hopefully.